Hey guys, it's been a week since the new country has been released in Hattrick. I'll make a quick recap of what's been going on and share my own team strategies, hopefully not going bankrupt. Let's go! Hey guys, I'm Uncle Mish and I'm doing Hattrick content on my YouTube channel. In this video I'll make a quick recap of the last week when we had 5 new countries in Hattrick: Comoros, Curacao, Guam, Sao Tome and Sri Lanka joining the ranks. I'll share you how much new teams we had, how many local managers, who's been doing really well for the past week, and other stuff as well. So every team got their place in the 4th division, and also we had the cup fixtures going on. After the cup draw, teams that were joining afterwards missed, some of them missed unfortunately the cup, getting replacing both teams without a cup fixture. But for the most part, all of the managers will have a chance to go and win the first season cup in a new country. So for those 5 new countries, let's see how many teams they do have. In Comoros we have 127 new teams, but unfortunately no local managers. In Curacao the number is 171 with 3 local managers. Guam has 116 new teams with 3 local managers. Sao Tome standing tall at 130 with 1 local manager, and yours truly. And also Sri Lanka 124 managers and a very nice number of 8 local managers. That's pretty cool. I want to share with you one very interesting point, and this point being the wealthiest teams in the new countries. I said that one of the things could really be a game changer for a new country is the transfer market. If you are able to sell players from this country for a lot of money, that could help you buy better players, have a very expensive stuff, and also win trophies and progress rapidly. So some teams were able to do so. Unfortunately, others, me included, are not so fortunate. So if we'll go to the statistics and the wealthiest clubs, for Sri Lanka we had a team with 3.7 million NIS. Just make sure it's not euros. You do have to divide this number by 5 just to get to euros, but still, a team being in Hattrick for less than a week, having 800k, that's pretty awesome and a very good kickstart. For Sao Tome, the wealthiest team have 7.3 million NIS. That's almost 1.5 million euros. For Guam, let's see, Guam has about 600k, the wealthiest team. Curacao has almost 8 million NIS. That's a lot. That's about 800k. And the cherry on top, from Comoros we have Sos Zori selling players for 11.5 million NIS. That's over 2 million euros. And just to see how they did this, we'll have to go to their transfer market. What am I doing? That's not not team analyzer. Transfer history. Transfer history has a player sold for 6.8 million NIS and 5.6 million NIS, combining this, both of them giving them players for over 2 million euros, and selling this one as well, so they were able to buy a lot of other players. That's a very big head start for them. So some of the teams are pretty rich at the moment. If you'll see my team, unfortunately, I have 0 bids on my players. I still think and believe that I'll get some nice bids, but not yet. And that's the second time I'm releasing all those players and not selling anyone. What did I do to maybe go bankrupt? So my cash fund at the moment is negative. I'm losing 60k in euros, 60,000 euros at the moment. But how did this happen? So to understand how this happened, you'll have to see this step. I did hire a new coach and I went for an expensive step. Also, you could see that I moved to a new series with all bot teams just to help me train my players better and also promote for the next season. If you'll go and see my staff, I do have level 5 assistant coaches and a level 5 medic. That's amounting for a lot of money and a very expensive staff. I still think I could pull this off and sell at least one player for a nice price and allow myself to have this stuff, because I am training my local players, trying to improve the player pool in Sao Tome and maybe allowing them to be national team and under 20 team prospects. So that being said, I'm still in a very dire financial situation. Hopefully I'll climb out of this. My sponsors will not give me a lot of money yet because my fan club is very small at the moment. One last thing we'll have to do is talk about the youth academy. One big mistake that I did, I didn't pull any player before starting the youth academy. And for your first team, I think it's very important to pull a player before you start youth academy, because you will probably get a pretty shitty player, but he will be probably 17-year-old. And getting a 17-year-old player in a new country, well, all other players from the player pool are 18 and above, probably I could have sold him for a lot of money. So you could even go and pull a few weeks of those players, but eventually you should start a youth academy. I started the youth academy and hired additional 2 scouts, so I do have 3 scouts at the moment. That's pretty expensive as well. Hopefully it will allow me to call the scouts and get some decent pulls, and we'll do this immediately. And after those, this will conclude the video. I need just one good youth call, and I'll call the first one. He'll give me a 16-year-old player. I'll definitely won't be going for this one. He is weak scoring, weak defending, and that's not good, and I would say no for this one. The second scout, let's hope for a 15-year-old star, and I don't know, maybe he could be okay. He's Jose Enrique Sosa Batos, 15-year-old player. He is currently weak in defending and he could be inadequate in defending. I would say he could be a good prospect and I'll definitely go for it. So that's a pretty decent young player. Hopefully he'll get a specialty and maybe other nice skills as well, but I'm pretty pleased at the moment. This concludes our quick recap of the first week of the new countries. Hope you did enjoy it. If so, I'll appreciate if you'll like and subscribe. But more than anything, just remember, Hattrick is more than a game, it's a community, and I'll definitely see you around.